Product provided by Whitethorn Digital. The following video is not a paid-for advertisement by Whitethorn Digital. The views in this video are mine and mine alone. Hey there guys, I'm back to another game review. Today I'll be taking a look at Evan's Remains on the PlayStation 4. It's also available on Steam, Xbox, and the Nintendo Switch. Directly from Evan's Remains' Steam page, it's described as a mystery thriller puzzle adventure about finding a missing boy, Evan. The game combines logic-based platform puzzles with the narrative inspired by Japanese graphic adventure games. After taking 5 hours to sit down and play the game, all on my Twitch page at twitch.tv/tvsonicgaming by the way, I can say this description checks out. The story is about your character finding this boy named Evan. He's described as an intellectual prodigy, which makes finding him more urgent. Other characters cross your path, and you learn about their background and history as the game progresses. Elements of a mystery thriller story are present and work well for the game's narrative. The story is told through visual novel elements, having to read all of the dialogue between characters to fully understand the story. Didn't mind this approach for the story since it makes finding out info and pacing of the story at your own leisure. The game is presented in multiple languages, so this game can be experienced by a variety of people. By the end of it, I was like, wow, didn't expect anything that just happened, and it all makes sense. The story has a lot of heart and emotion to it as well. Pleasantly surprised by this game's story. The gameplay being a puzzle platformer drew me into this title. No matter how dumb I am at puzzles, especially in video games, I enjoy playing them. It's the sense of accomplishment I feel after solving one is in the fun of it all. The game's puzzle platforming is super fun. Elements are slowly stacked on one another like switches and teleporters to make the puzzles more challenging to solve. None of the puzzles necessarily blew my mind. I did get stuck on some of them though, but I enjoyed the gameplay nevertheless. Neat puzzle platforming sections to break the evolving story. If the gameplay doesn't really interest you, but you're interested in the mystery thriller storyline, you can skip every puzzle in this game. You can participate in the game's story without having to play a single puzzle. The game then becomes a visual novel game, but this kind of freedom is sort of underrated in games these days. You can even fast forward through the dialogue to get right into the puzzles. Didn't really notice this kind of freedom until I read God is a Geek's review quote on the Steam page. The art style for this game is great, aesthetically pleasing on the eyes. The sprite work is really nice as well. When looked at from a distance, the sprite portraits don't look like sprites anymore, but actual artwork. I also enjoyed the music during dialogue sections, helping fit the tone of the story. In conclusion, Evan's Remains is pretty good. The mixing of so many different genres to make a product this good is insane. A mystery thriller storyline with puzzle platforming gameplay and visual novel storytelling with a good-looking art style should be applauded for. The story this game tells is one worthy of the mystery thriller header. Didn't know what the ending had in store and was pleasantly surprised by the end of it. The puzzle platforming sections were fun to break up the pace of the story. The presentation is nicely done for a bite-sized indie game like this one. It's only $7 across 4 different platforms with a 4 to 5 hour adventure at the end of the day. This is a solid indie game, especially for its price. Thank you once again to Whitethorn Digital for the free code. Definitely a indie game worth checking out if you like mystery thriller stories with some fun puzzle platforming mixed in. Links to various storefronts to pick this game up in the description below. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, you can subscribe. I put new videos up on Saturdays. You can follow me on social media, Facebook and Twitter, where I put updates of my future videos. Check out my Twitch page at twitch.tv/tvsonicgaming. I stream there weekly on multiple different days. If you want to know my schedule, you can check out the Twitch page or my Twitter. And lastly, you can check out my podcast, the Travis and Damien podcast, over at anchor.fm/Travis Damien podcast. We talk about video games, anime, superhero movies, a lot of stuff. Check us out. We are there bi-weekly. And that's about it. Thank you guys for watching this video once again. And I'll see you guys next time with more videos. Game on, gamers.